Good morning and welcome back to the channel. San Diego Comic-Con 2025 is officially around the corner, you guys. With that being said, we're going to get a whole bunch of brand new WWE action figure reveals, and that's exactly what we're going to cover in today's video. So be sure to drop a like if you cannot wait to see all of the new figures that are going to be coming out here in the next 12 months. I also want you guys to go into the comments and let me know what figure reveals you guys want to see. Give me your top 5 figures that you cannot wait to see here at San Diego Comic-Con, because typically, you guys, this is the tipping point for 2025. You think about it, right? We're coming to the middle of the year and we have not seen a Seth Rollins army. All right, we got a Rollins not too long ago, but we haven't gotten a Braun Breaker Ultimate yet, or that even goes for Bronson Reed. Why isn't Bronson Reed on the scheduled list in order for him to get the updated Ultimate Edition, or even a Paul Heyman? Think about this, right? I know we got that ringside exclusive not too long ago, but we haven't gotten a full black gear to represent as to what we're seeing right here. Now, as far as Bronson Reed, we have seen him in the past. Matter of fact, the last Elite, very toyetic. Really like the green. Very much inspirational, based off Bam Bam, but with his own touch. And I gotta say, you guys, this has always been my highlight. This always hits that nostalgia point. But I want to see this, what we're seeing with custom wrestling figs. You can very much consider this the actual gear that we'll be seeing here in the near future. It only makes sense. I mean, this is kind of what he's been wearing for the last 6 to 7 months. So as far as the return, it needs that update, man. I feel like this would really just bring the squad right there as a whole. I mean, you could do your own repaint, but at the end of the day, I don't think the execution is going to be capitalized the way that you're seeing on this custom figure, right? Because a lot of his gear too, if you think about this, a lot of it is already like a dark color. So you got black on black, which you're technically at that point working with outlines, and that just puts you at a whole different perspective. Mania Figs too. He's already made several different versions right here of Braun Breaker, utilizing the new Stone Cold Steve Austin from the Monday Night Wars, but this guy even took it a step further. So much so that he did 2 Ultimates in one. You can either have them with the pants, and this is kind of what I'm hoping for, man. I know we've seen this quite similar, you know, what was it, the last Monday night? Yeah, it was Monday Night Wars, and it was the Nitro ring, and I think that one was more based off Eric Bischoff, but still, you had an Ultimate Edition where the man had actual pants, but he was still Ultimate from the waist up. Now, we did just get Elite Series 119 Braun Breaker, but it ain't matching, bro. It ain't sitting the way that it should be, or the Yeet Man. Where the hell are we getting this update? When are we going to see this? Most likely right here at San Diego Comic-Con. It only makes sense. We've only seen renders, but I really want to see those foam hands once all the final print is put through. I feel like this figure right here might be one of the best highlights for the Jey Uso Elite release within the last year. It's just a personal perspective, but look, check this out. We got Mania Figs all over the board here today, you guys. This guy does such good job. Like, every time I think of an Ultimate Edition conversion, this guy's already 2 steps ahead. And I think Dominic Mysterio right here with the long overalls, bro, with that new shirt right there from Elite Series 119, or is it 120? I don't know, man. Look, we got the unreleased Rey Mysterio, so that kind of leaves you wondering, like, are they going to end up just throwing it away? Is this going to be a thing where we're never going to see the overalls, or could they just reutilize them on Dominic Mysterio? That's something that I would like to see. Don't let a good thing go to waste. I know we're never going to get Rey Mysterio unmasked, at least until, you know, the man ends up hanging up the boots, then that might be a different story, but the only reason we never got this figure was due to the fact that Ray didn't want to see himself unmasked. So, again, throw the overalls right there, and Dom, call it a day. Put me on the check. Would love to see Dominic right here in this look. Also, there is an upcoming 3-set, right? This is going to introduce the brand new tag team titles, and it's great and all. I love the table. I love what they did right here with all 3 lads. But at the same time, we're going to get an R-Truth, an updated Elite R-Truth figure, but it's not even going to be updated, bro. Like, this guy ain't wearing no damn dreads. There ain't no tippy blondes on the edge. So him not getting the update, and I got to show you some renders here later on in the video, so stay tuned to the end of the video if you guys don't want to see what an Ultimate Edition R-Truth should look like. As far as the Bloodline 3.0, yes, I said that right. Bloodline 3.0 has no plans in order to give us an updated squad. And that kind of sucks, man, because KY Figs, he's already put it into production here, man. We need that 7-foot tall Samoan, right? Hayatonga. I know they changed his name, and I don't know if I actually agree with it. I actually preferred his indie name a lot better. But nonetheless, bro, we need these updated figures to kind of complete the overall bloodline, man. These right here, JC Mateo, again, this one could definitely be done up in such a good manner, right? I feel like in this point in time, they would definitely need some new tooling incorporated for them to actually be able to execute some of these specific characters, mainly due to the fact that they're just so different from what we've seen right there in different body styles that we've gotten with Mattel. Now, as far as the whole Wyatt fam, you guys, first off, congratulations. They became tag team champions last night on Friday Night SmackDown. But bro, cannot wait for this to finally round up the entire 5, right? We've only seen 1. Now we need 4 more. And these are the ones that are going to be scheduled right there to most likely finally have the official done up mock-up image come here at Sdcc. I would highly categorize this Ultimate Edition as a top set right here for 2025. And I know they've put out some good stuff, but dude, you got Eddie, bro, you got Tiffy time. Like, put me down for freaking Uncle Howdy, even though the guy is already several months late. I mean, it's at least the guy's still on TV, which is cool, right? They're making him relevant, so for the time being that these figures are being put out, they're actually relevant. Now, as far as Tiffy, we have seen the upcoming figure that we're gonna get right here in her basic format, but dude, this right here, we got to get that final imagery, and that's what you're going to see right there at San Diego, man. I might have to book a flight, dude. I might have to take a special flight out to Cali to be able to have these first-in-hand images here, right here before you on the channel. I don't know, man. There's some stuff that we got to move around. There's some cards that need to be played out, but this is something that would be so cool to see. Now, one thing that definitely needs to be done up, and I know Jacob Fatu can definitely attest to this, as well as BEW, we need updates right there already. Even though we just got the figure not too long ago, you guys already know how I feel about this, right? Those arms, not right. Torso, I mean, I guess it depends on who you ask, but BEW hit a home run so good with this figure. I really think that Mattel's got some options right here, not only with the updated arms, but also alternative scans. There's so many signature goofy faces that this man does. BEW is definitely capitalizing on it and seeing it right here playing before you in hand, in figure style. Love this. Mattel, you guys need to honor the Oos. You need to celebrate him because the most electrifying, man, look at this. He's even putting the damn sash around his neck. Do it. Officially declared an update, whether it's Elite or Ultimate. This right here, Jacob Fatu, very much needs to be a thing. Drop a like, you guys, if we need those updates, because that last one, again, not all that great, and he is scheduled to in the Elite Collection Greatest Hit Series 9, so here's a great chance, a great opportunity to be able to execute the much-needed updates right here for Jacob Fatu. CM Punk, yes, this has got to happen, man. Like, if it doesn't happen, if we don't see this in Mattel, whether it's this year or 2026, come on, dude. Like, you guys know that My Damn Toys has already put this into play, and there's really not much that they need to do. They could just utilize very much the exact same parts that we did see right here with my boy Trey Put. Oh, dude, that figure was insane. Love this video. If you guys want to see like a full in-depth on how to make your own, assuming Mattel doesn't make it, you can definitely do it. Or, again, you guys already know, Lucha PWR, this guy already has this shirt on lock, so if you guys are trying to get that picked up, that's the man to hit up. Or throw him into a 2-pack, dude. I don't even care if Seth Rollins gets taken out. He says, sorry, man, you're going to be swapped out with John Cena. And as far as CM Punk, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get them all converted right there, looking ass just like it's got to happen, dude. If it doesn't happen, then Goldberg, you might as well come up here in a spear, because as you guys know, my boy is back. Now, whether he captures the title or not, I still think that this figure too also needs updates, right? I know we've seen him in several different Elite series, but as far as like Ultimate, I still don't necessarily agree with his last figure release. So I do think that something good could be done up right here with Goldberg, but only time will tell. Now, getting into the crossover department, this is another thing too that Mattel has really branched out. I mean, I really like every single time that they do this, right? I know the the last one with that TNMT was a hot seller. Now they're going to have Mortal Kombat as well as Street Fighter inspired. Maybe not Mortal Kombat, but definitely Street Fighter. They've already signed a deal. Roman Reigns is playing a role in the next upcoming movie. And he's also going to be playing a role right here in DC movies. This guy's going to be across the board. So seeing him right there on the good old Hollywood screen, cannot wait to see them branch out to the different looks that we have seen. Penta Cero Miedo, man, this guy right here too, this was already like almost semi-done up there. I don't believe they actually had the full official paint apps that you're seeing on this render, but they did have the figure in hand, so I'm pretty sure come SDCC, this one should be on the display panel. If not, I'm going to put down that Cero Miedo right there on Mattel. I'm kidding though, but for real, we got to get that 3-pack, whether it's Elite, Ultimate. I've talked about this so much, and so many great customizers have stepped in here to kind of fill in that void until Mattel releases it. I think it would be an awesome 3-pack, right? Kaiser Customs did his own rendition right there. Whether it's executed the way we're seeing it right here, or Mattel actually ends up doing the tooling that we saw right there at Mania, all three could very much well be part of that set, man. And again, if it was only one, it would just kind of throw away from it and be like, dude, what about the other two? I mean, sure, you could get the ringside exclusive CM Punk, put an updated scan on it, but it wouldn't be as to what you're seeing right here. Now, 3XR, this guy's been all over the board. Whether this figure actually ever ends up happening and being a thing, because as you guys very much know right here, he is no longer on a contract deal. Matter of fact, I believe it's set to expire in the next few months. There is no plans for WWE to officially renew the deal. So this is more of something of whether or not the fans speak up. So every time you guys drop a like, I'm telling you, bro, it moves those pillars. It shifts mountains. It brings in El Grande Americano. Now, here's the thing, right? We've seen a new version of Grande Americano, right? Chad Gable got injured. So now we got, who is, I don't even know who it is. I know some people have speculations, but look, just because he's got perfect posture doesn't mean that it's not him. At the same time, though, I'm going to tell you that it could be done up maybe in a 2-pack, right? Have one with Chad Gable, have one with the new version, and then throw it up. Because tag teams, it's got to be a thing right here for 2026, right? We got American Alpha still lacking, bro. What is going on? I know Chad Gable's on the reserve, but I feel like these two could really benefit from getting figures released or even in a championship showdown. It's got to happen. AEW also making a return right here with the next series. I know there was a gapage in between, but don't worry, dude. You got Moxley, you got Flair, you got Roderick Strong, you got Juice Robinson, and the first Monique. I know that 1 in 3,000 did go up about a couple of weeks back, but as far as regular set, this is the best way to get it, man. No official final renders, but at least they're available for pre-order. Hit the link in the description. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10%. Not only on those, but maybe just one day. One day, BEW. It's got to happen, bro. Like, why would it not? This needs to be a thing. We need an R-Truth Ultimate, or just give us this new look, man. I can't even call him that, man. I apologize to anybody that's watching this. You guys damn well know that there is no more R-Truth. It's now Ron Killings, bro. Look at that sculpt, dude. Look at these paint apps. This right here is what we should be seeing. Not that one that we're getting with the Miss and Triple H. Like, cool. Love those tag team titles, but we need the real truth right here. And that, of course, being Ron freaking Killings, dude. Sculpt on top. BEW always hitting the ball out of the park. Joe Henry too, man. For every like you drop, Joe Henry not only will appear, but also come to fruition right here in the WWE figure lineup. It's going to be a thing, and if you don't agree, then you ought to go be talking to Joe Henry or somebody else, man. Go talk to somebody else on the NXT roster, because ain't nobody trying to hear. And, oh my gosh, DWO... I can't believe this. This may never be a thing, but I would love to see this, man. I actually grew up watching this, so if anybody knows, you know, and if you don't know, let me know. What are some of the figures you guys want to see at SDCC? Do you guys want to see any play sets? Do you guys want to see any 2-packs like specifically shown, whether it's that CM Punk, that, and so much more, so stay tuned. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you, my friends, on the next one.